different
Yeah,
background.
I moved from, yes, I moved from, because I don't like to be in the same place that I used to work.
Mm,
I like to take class in another area, so I feel that I'm not working. That this is fun. This is not work.
mhm. Ah, okay. Yes,
So
and these
today,
forums are for that, are for doing
for
things that
fun,
have nothing, yes, for fun, no?
exactly.
That have
And
nothing to
this,
do with work or nothing, no?
yeah. So I don't want to feel that I'm working. No, I'm just in another area of the house,
Mhm,
and this is nice. This morning I went for a walk
mhm.
with a friend of mine. Ah, Carlota is connecting.
Yes, Carlota is coming. Hi,
Hi,
Carlota.
Diana, how are you?
Hi, Carlota.
Hi, nice to meet you.
No, you already know Anna, don't you?
No,
No, no, no. This is the first time.
Ah,
yes,
okay. So Anna,
Yeah.
meet Carlota, Carlota, meet Anna.
nice to meet you.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Okay, if you
And
want,
you are from.
while we wait,
Mhm.
why don't you give a little introduction of both of you so you know each other, okay?
Okay,
Start,
excellent.
Okay.
Anna.
So who I'm going to start? Okay.
Yes.
So my name is Ana Maria Reyes. I have two daughters, and right now I'm working in a company which is called Credit Core Capital in the financial area. And I'm trying to improve my English with Ernest. And we have been working for more than maybe 3 years, no, Ernest?
Wow.
Mhm. That's correct.
So I like to do some sports during the weekend. Today I went for a walk in the Virrey Park, and then I went to bike. I rode a bike in the ciclovia for 1 more hour, so it was very nice.
Wow,
And
excellent.
right now I'm here in my house with my two kids, my two girls, and they are studying, so they are not paying attention to me.
Oh,
Okay, great.
okay.
Nice to meet
One
you.
of them is majoring in law school at the Javeriana University. This is Nicole, and Christine is in the Los Andes University, and she's studying economics.
Oh, excellent.
Mhm. So, what about you, Carlota?
Thank you. Thanks for your presentation. Okay, I'm public accountant. I have worked with KPMG. KPMG is an audit firm. I have worked with them for 14 years. I am audit director. I am from Manizales and I have been living in Bogota for 15 years. I have two kids, boys. They are 8 and 5 years old. I love in my free time spend time with them, play with them, and go to the gym. No more. And
Mhm.
I am happy to stay here for the forum and happy with you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Okay.
to meet
Here
you.
is Alejandra.
Alejandra, how are
Alejandra,
you?
Hello.
hi.
Good evening. How are you?
Uh,
Ah,
Excellent.
you
And
are.
you?
I'm trying to change the background because my son was using my computer. And she changed it. How are
okay.
you?
Hi, Alejandra.
Hi, Anna. How are you? Hi, Carla.
Fine.
Hi, Alejandra.
Hi, Ernest.
Okay. Okay, so thanks for coming. So let's begin, no, because I already was telling Anna that Noelia is not participating today because she had a little surgery last Friday. Okay, so she's recovering, no, so she's not going to participate. I don't. She said that she might, but I don't think she's coming. Ivan and Leila, they are traveling, so the signal we were having class and the signal in while they travel is terrible. No, it's very, very,
Uh-huh.
very bad. No, and who was the other one? Diana is celebrating her daughter's birthday, which today she's arriving to 3 years. So they are having like a little online party with some other babies because they are babies, no?
Of course.
Yes. And that's about it. So I guess maybe we'll expect I don't know some other.
What about Claudia? Claudia doesn't
Claudia,
participate.
she confirmed that she was coming. She's a little delayed, so I don't know. I hope that she will arrive a little late. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, but let's start. Okay, so
Okay.
this forum, my dear students, is a little different than the previous ones because we are not having a presentation. Some very interesting presentations are coming up. Like, for example, next Sunday, the presentation is going to be with Claudia about the new wonders of the world. Then Anna is making a very wonderful presentation too. Also, she will choose one of these Sundays to make a presentation. And one of these Sundays, my daughter, Juliana, and her group of thesis, they, before making the presentation at the university, they
Oh, that's
make
good.
that presentation to us.
Uh-huh.
So it's 5 young people who are going to be graduating in November. So we're going
And
to,
can we give her feedback?
of course,
Juliana, can we? So
yes,
before her presentation?
I told them she wants my students because I told them that all of we were going to make a lot of questions, no, because that's the purpose of it. Okay,
Okay.
so this is like a preparation for your thesis. Okay, so that is going to be like in 15 days. Okay, so today we're going to be
Sorry,
talking.
I can hear you well. Maybe if, I don't know if Alejandra can activate mute your microphone.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Alejandra.
Okay.
Thank you.
What did you didn't hear, Carlota? The forums that are coming up?
No, I can hear you well because the sound of
The voice. Okay, I'll repeat.
Okay,
Okay,
please.
next Sunday, the forum is going to be with Claudia. She's going to make the new wonders of the world. Okay, then Anna, she's also preparing a very good presentation. We did it yesterday in class, and it's very interesting. One of the Sundays, she's going to be doing hers too. And in another Sunday, my daughter and her group that are making the thesis for the university, they are going to present the thesis to us so that we can ask questions and we can give a lot of feedback on that because they want us to grade them to see they've been working in this for 2 years. No, so we are going to be listening to them. It's in English, of course. Everything here is in English. Okay, so those are the forums that are coming up. Okay, okay.
Okay,
Today,
that's good.
okay,
Excellent.
tonight, the forum is different. We are going to be talking very briefly about the Avianca crisis. No, of course, that all of we are going to have different points of view and different opinions, and we are going to respect every other's opinion on that because this can turn into a political thing, and I don't want like to have any kind of whatever between my students, no? So any idea, any way that we feel, any way that is our opinion, we're going to respect that because I have noticed in previous classes with some other students, not about Avianca, but other things, that they end up like, you say that, but it's not that, and I think that's not the purpose here. Okay, we can say whatever we want, we like it.
We just want to practice our English. That's
Just
what
to
we
practice
want.
our English. Okay, we are not in the Congress, we are not in Casa de Nariño, so we are just going to be talking about our opinion and is to practice our English, okay?
Ernest, I want to say something.
Okay.
I don't know how can you raise your hands here in Zoom? You can, no? Okay, I want to say something to Alejandra. Alejandra, I decided to make the presentation after you made your presentation because I thought it was very good. And I say, I don't think I'm able to make a presentation as good as you did last forum. So that's what I decided to take the risk. And that's why I'm going to make a presentation for the next forum because I thought your presentation was very good.
Yeah, no, thank you. This is a really good news for me. Thank you. Nice to listen that. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, all presentations, and your presentation was really interesting, Alejandra. No? Okay. So we all know, no, that Avianca is having a big crisis, no, economic crisis, like all the airlines in the world, all of them, no. And we are going to deal about Avianca because Avianca belongs to Colombia somehow, no. It's a Colombian brand, no, though it has the owners don't are not Colombians in this moment, and it's a big controversy in the country about these $370 million that the government was to lend or loan to Avianca. So many people agree with that, others don't. Okay, so we're going to listen all the opinions of you, and we're going to debate upon that. Okay, so who wants to go first? No. Why don't you begin, Anna? So turn on your microphone.
Okay. I know that my point of view is different than yours, Ernest.
Yes, I know.
and this is, and I think this is a difficult situation for the country because it's not black or white. There's a lot of points of view that we have to think about it. My point of view is that this is a delicate and dangerous situation for the country because Colombia doesn't have an efficient means of transport.
Mm-hmm. Transport.
And the air connectivity of the country depends on Avianca right now, which is Avianca integrates the whole zones of the country, and this is very important for the country. I know that it doesn't make any sense to give a loan for a company which doesn't belong for of Colombian people. But if you think that the connectivity of Colombia depends on Avianca, this is very important for the country. And this is one of the things that we have to take care in this moment. So I want to say this in the beginning, and I have another point of view, but this is that the connectivity of the country is very important, and that's why we have to think not just to save Avianca, it's to save the country as how we are going to connect the country worldwide if we don't have a good means of transport in the country, within the country.
Okay, very good. Carlota, you're next.
Thank you, Ernesto. I agree with Anna. In my opinion, the most of people it's seeing the situation like thinking about the owners of Avianca are not from Colombia, yes, and it's not the only topic in this discussion. We need to view, we need to see the all perspective, yes, because it's not easy that other airline company arrive to Colombia and, for example, today finish Avianca and tomorrow there is other company in Colombia render the same services and render the transportation services. It's not easy because it's a process, yes. As I mentioned you in our last class, the culture of service of Avianca is not easy that other company provide the users, you know, because when you use the Avianca services, you can see the difference between other airlines, no? When you pay a ticket with Avianca, you not only pay for service transportation, you pay for experience, for the status that you feel when you fly with these airlines, no? This is my point of view for now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Alejandra, we'll listen to you.
Well, I was searching about the situation, and finally I understood that Avianca is applying to the Chapter 11 of bankruptcy in the United States. So it's a business subject. So they need to present a restructuration plan to solve the situation that they have with the taxes with United States, and they are looking for someone that lent the money. So for me, this point of view, it's a business point of view in this moment. I need the money, I need someone that gives me the money. That's the point. The big trouble is the relationship that have, or the poor confidence that we have, or many of Colombians have with the government and the choice and the way that they take the choices. I just thinking, or I'm thinking, if the president was another person, or his daughter doesn't be related with Avianca, maybe the trouble or the impact will be less. Yes, because today we feel, or a lot of people feel, that is because this relationship that they are giving the land. But what will happen if they don't have this relationship? Maybe we say, okay, yes, we need it. Avianca need the money. This is a big company for us. We need all these transportations operation. We need it because it's real. And I believe that this is the real uncomfortable point of view of the people. Is about a relationship. We feel that it's like a clientelism or something like that. It's like a favor because I have the power and I can give you this favor. That's one of my point of view. But by the other side, when I was working in General Motors, I learned that when GM had this situation in the United States, the government also gave them money. And the United States was like I forget the name, is stockholder, yeah, stockholder of GM, yeah, to promote that this company didn't go to the bankruptcy, and also promote all this employment on all these areas like Detroit and all this area. So I believe this is a legal way to avoid that a company close and make all this impact in an economy. I believe that, but I feel that the trouble is the relationship and the sign of power that the president have or is giving and saying, I can do it, I will do it. But also I read that Avianca opened the opportunity to other countries to give the money. And today I read that they have like an offer by 2,000 million of dollars. So another countries want to give them the money to enforce maybe the restructuration plan. So by the end of the day, it's a business situation that they have to solve it. Yeah, that's my point of view, but I'm not really, no, I don't have a lot of knowledge because I just today read about it. So that's my point of view.
Okay.
Our point of view are different than yours, Ernest.
Oh,
So we all are.
yes, I am a little radical because I'm like a patriot, no? I'm very patriotic, no? But it's okay, no? And I believe that if we do this, no, of course, transportability is very important, as Anna says, no? And Carlota and Alejandra also agree with that. And not only that, it's a Colombian and many countries have helped their airlines. No, I don't know from where is Qantas. Qantas is from Australia.
Contest?
Qantas, yes. I was reading that in Qantas, like that, Qantas, I think it's Australian. No,
That's the name of an airline?
yes,
Contest?
Qantas.
Okay.
The government is giving them $2,000 million.
Ah, a lot.
The German government gave Lufthansa 9,000 million
Yes.
euros, I think. No, so all airlines, all governments are doing this because they need it. No, most of them are bankrupt or almost. No?
Yeah.
So I guess that we have to deal with that. No? So if I don't agree for a very simple reason, and I will let you all speak. My reason is if we help Avianca, before we have to think in helping the pymes, no, the small and medium companies, no, in Colombia, no, because if we don't help the little restaurant, the little store, the intermediate manufacturer, no, they are going out of business, and the pymes, they are 80% of the Colombian population. It's a lot of people, no. So help Avianca, but also help somehow the pymes, the small and intermediate companies. That's my point of view. Okay. So Anna, you continue.
So, but I understand your point of view because it's very important to take care and give a hand to those business. But the connectivity of the country is important for the develop of the economic growth of the country. If we don't connect the different zones of the country, a lot of businesses are going bankrupt too. So and the economy will lose a lot of money if they don't have a connection, because right now, as Carlota told us, there's no another airline in Colombia that can cover all the places like Avianca does. And if we put all the airlines, Colombian airlines, different than Avianca, together, they are not able to cover to give the connectivity that Avianca does right now. So, and the other problem is that there are airlines in other countries are not able to pay for Avianca right now because 95% of the airlines are bankrupt, and they receive money for the governments, but those money, that the money that they receive is to go to get out of that difficult financial situation, not to buy another airlines. So right now there's no an airline that wants to buy Avianca right now, to buy and pay for Avianca right now. And if we don't have Avianca tomorrow, there's no, it's gonna spend like 5 years to get the connectivity that Avianca has. 5 years. So that's the point of view that make it very difficult, the situation, even though it's very important to support the small business. But this is I think is the main problem that the president have to solve.
Okay, thank you. Carlota?
Okay, I understand your point of view about your concern about the government needs to help other of economies like pymes, yes, but the impact if the government doesn't help Avianca is bigger than if the government doesn't help the pymes. And the impact in the economy is right now if Avianca can operate no more, yes. But okay, pymes are important for our economy, but the impact is not it's not bigger, yes? And I think that there are other reasons different our business, uh, and the reasons for uncomfortable of the reasons because of people like uncomfortable about the decision is not only for business, because the government don't okay, the money is not a gift for Avianca, it's a loan, yes? Avianca will pay an interest for this loan. I think that the people feel comfortable because, as you heard in the recent time, there are, I don't know if it's a movement for, I don't know how is the correct name, desacreditar,
Discredited.
discrediting all decisions of government. If a government say something, immediately the
Opposition.
the other political parties, yes,
Mhm.
say whatever that they like in order to uh, how do you say desacreditar,
Discredit.
discredit
Discredit.
the government. I
Mhm.
think that there is a political reason for discredit the government with this decision.
Mhm. Okay, thank you. Alejandra?
Well, I believe that, of course, we as a country can choose take these 370 millions of dollars and put into the little and middle companies. We can do it. That is another way to face this bad situation that is COVID-19 in all the world. But and we can do it, and maybe we have to do it because, as you said, 90% of the people or of the employment comes from these little companies, and this is the truth. So we have to ask the government if the plan that they have for these companies is enough, because also we can decide to put this money and don't put in Avianca, and neither in Avianca nor in a little companies. And we make another thing with this money. The point is not the money for me. The point is the choice, the shoes that is making the government in that point. So if I think or I wonder in a scenario that we don't have Avianca, what do we have in this moment? We don't have anything. In this moment, we don't have it
No.
because we don't have another plan. We don't have the capacity or the capability, sorry, to stop Avianca and then have the B plan. We don't have it in
Maybe
this moment.
Viva Colombia or something. There's no another
No,
airline that can cover.
we don't have it in this moment, but I believe that is the moment to think in this situation, because I feel that it's like a monopoly. I don't know if the word is
Monopoly.
monopoly
Monopoly.
monopoly in our country, that in this point is showing us that we have a strong dependence of one company. And with what will happen if this company for another reason have to close? We will have a really big trouble as a country. So in this moment, we have to help them. We have, because we can't stay in a worse situation that we have now, but also we have to move forward and find another opportunities to diversify our companies. I believe that, because we don't have to say, we can't say, okay, we solve today, but what will happen in the future with another pandemic that it's real that we have it, or another troubles. Yeah, so now we have to solve it, but we have to move and think what will happen in the future. I believe that. And also with the little companies, of course, this is not the first time that we have to close a lot of companies. When I remember when Cesar Gaviria did the opening the economy, a lot of companies also closed. And what happened in that time, and now we have another factor maybe that is making this problem, or is promoting this problem in our economy. So we have to think what will have, or what we can do to prevent or to be resistant to another situation like that. And but by the other side, I feel when I were in these municipalities por allá, sorry, in the Pacific area that I told you.
You need Avianca.
No. Well, we use Avianca, and also we use Satena, that is the Colombian air company, no? And this is the most useful air company to there. But no, I want to share with you that the uncredibility of the government is everywhere in Colombia. And it's not just for this government, it's like the government. Yeah, so I feel that I don't know, all the choices today will have an opponent and discredit, because during the last 20 years we have troubles to create a confidence as a government in the people. So it's like a normal situation, I believe, that no one's believe in the government in that situation, or no one's know. A lot of people didn't believe in that.
Okay, thank you. Anna?
And as Carlota told us, this is a loan, and it's not a subsidy. This is not a subsidy business. It's a loan. It's a loan with high interest rates that the government is going to give to Avianca. So it's not a subsidy, it's a loan, and with the high rates. So it's a risky loan because we don't know if Avianca will be able to pay the government back. But and there's another point that Avianca generates a lot of employees, and also give pay taxes for more than 3 billion pesos, that represent 2.7% of the GDP. So there's a lot of income that comes from Avianca for the country.
Okay, those are good.
And it's also a freight transport and a mail transport and a passenger transport, no?
Yes, yes, you're right. Okay, Carlota.
Okay, other, I don't know, topic that we need to consider in our discussion is that we know that Avianca had a difficult financial situation before of the pandemic, but with the pandemic, the financial situation is worse. Yes, but it's not the only airline company with in troubles, no? Because every airlines company around the world are in the same situation. For example, American Airlines needed help with the USA government, no? And it's difficult to think that other company arrived to Colombia in order to cover the same roles that Avianca has, because every airline company in its own country is trying to survive. Yes, it's not trying to looking for other business opportunity in other countries. No, it's trying to survive in their country. No. For that reason, it's important to think it's important to think that is really important. Sorry for repeat the word. To help the company. It depends if regard if the owners are from Colombia or not, or because the employees that the company generate in Colombia is a lot, and the taxes that the company is pay in Colombia are bigger. Yes, it's a lot a lot of taxes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
Alejandra, your final statement?
Well, COVID-19, it's a challenge in everything in our country. And I feel that this is one of the bigger problems that we will have because we don't know what is going on with that. Maybe today is Avianca, but maybe tomorrow is GM or Renault or maybe another big company that needs help because we depend of that. And that's my point. And I really believe that the trouble in all of this is because the relationship, the close relationship between the president and the
And
company.
Alejandra, I was thinking about what you when you say the relationship is because Duke's sister works for Avianca, no?
Yes, sorry, sister, I
Maria
say
Paula,
daughter.
Maria Paula
Yes,
Duque. Yeah,
sister.
she was.
Yes.
So,
And I feel that's the point that a lot of people is sewing and saying, yes, he's giving that because he's his sister. But if what is going on if doesn't he doesn't have this relationship there, we also have to do the same thing because we need it. We depend on
that's
that.
it. That doesn't make any difference, I think. If
Yes,
it's
but
the
for
sister or
the
no.
Mhm.
yes,
And as a
so
matter of
this.
fact, it's not a real sister, it's a middle sister,
That's a little,
Maria Paula.
Okay.
how's,
Yeah, I know her. She's,
that's new
this is, I don't
information.
know, same father or same mother, but it's not.
Okay. Can you see us? And I said, okay, in this moment we need choices, make the better choices, or okay, take a way to try to get out in the best way during this pandemic, because I feel that the beginning of all the troubles about the economy that um, we will feel, sorry.
Mhm.
So uh, I don't know, maybe I believe that is the fears of a lot of companies that will need help. And I believe it's not the first time that the government do that. I remember when the financial sector needs
Oh yeah,
request
yeah.
money.
Remember? Do you
Government also.
remember the taxes of 2 per meal? It was one way
Yeah.
to help the financial system.
Yes.
Yes. And that's
And they leave it for 20 years, no? The dos
Yeah,
that is now 4 por mil, it was
and
temporary and they left it for 20 years now. Okay,
and
20
the,
months. Mhm.
but as Alejandra told us, for example, in the United States, I think there has been more than one airline that go bankrupt, no?
Of course.
And nothing happened because there's another airlines that can cover the different zones. But in Colombia,
Yeah.
we depend on Avianca.
Mhm. Okay, very good. We have 2 minutes in this session left. So do you think we need the other session or we can conclude here?
I think we can conclude
Yes.
here. I think, yes.
Okay. So we have 2 minutes. So let's conclude
Yes,
and we'll continue with another presentation.
we are happy here. Why we don't want to go? We are happy here.
So we have,
Okay, I am
if you
happy
want,
too, but I gotta go.
See,
if you
so give
want,
us
we
more
can go to
time.
the other session.
See, so you send us the invitation or what?
Yes. There's another invite for another 40-minute session. If you want, we can go there and we continue.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
will want to continue with you, but I gotta go. It was a pleasure to stay with you and share my opinion and know your opinion.
okay, Carla.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a
So,
good week.
see you tomorrow in class.
Love you. See
Okay.
you tomorrow.
Bye,
Ernesto.
Carlota.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Carlota.
Okay, so Alejandra and Ana, let's go to the other session and we'll continue. Is that okay?
Okay.
But I don't know where is the invitation. Okay.
I send it. I send both. Okay, so let's go to
Okay.
the other session before this expires. Okay, I meet you there.
Okay.